Ọraneze ndị Igbo ekene m nna ya na-asị nke onye chi ya zelu. Anyị na-ekene Igbo, na-ekene Oru, na-ekene ikwu, na-ekene ibe. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on your time zone. So this is Ezeoku Podcast and I'm your host, Dwayne Chinedu'm. So today I want us to ponder, I want to discuss something very important. Because in our past in our previous podcast we stated that Simon Ekpa is a fraud, and the importance for our people, and how important it is how our people understand Simon Ekpa a fraud. Because I'm trying to break this thing down in a layman understanding, the way we will take understand them. And that is why we've kept silent for the past how many days now, because this very podcast now, you don't take we've said it's in the worry me make I do that I should do, but I've been trying to avoid it because I've just been trying to avoid it for personal reason based on to me. But I keep getting the administration to make sure I speak that, because all the very important, it is very, very important that our people understand global politics and how it works. Can the buy maron everything abro content creating? Yeni na abro content creating onya lawyer wan be na Igbo kita. Ịpụta onye ọbụla ịhapụ ọrụ aka your skills ga-aga mụba into tech ba onye ọbụla agba isi na content creating because ị chọrọ ego. There are many isi adịrị unu mma. We've warned time on number that the ihe gbasara njem nwere onwe our people, the struggle as it affects the freedom and emancipation of our people, is not something for content creating. Obri eje me content. I have been getting for over how many days now, and on how many months now. I made the sham and the autopilot na Simon Ekpa only sna declare Biafra. I couldn't afford iru na Biafra mas na declare, don't see the Otobepu idogo anya ka ịmarụ na ndị a bụ ndị na-awọrị our people, ndị na-perfect the Luciferian work of the colonial masters through the help of the Nigerian government, of course. Man, all the maka anyone know why bundi wo. Anyone know why but those of us that come from the Eastern region, it is very, very important that we understand the handwriting on the wall. We understand how global politics works. Niana babo apple nonsense local politics and one in Nigeria. Understand how global politics works. This is what we've been trying to point to the attention of our people. Okay, look at the news that broke yesterday. That the army general is even acknowledging the strategy and the consistency of IPOB. That the strategy and the strategy and the principles of IPOB regarding the Biafran cause, on how they keep distancing themselves from the mayhem that is being purported in Southeast by the help of Simon Ekpa and his autopilots militias. That's a very, 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 very powerful strategy to accept sympathy from the international crowd. He is, in essence, applauding them because they know what they are doing. This is God knows that I cannot lie to you people. I cannot lie. We cannot. Whenever we want to discuss anything, we discuss based on the truth and facts and figures. Simon Ekpa now we're going to declare Biafra none and autopilots. Our people actually what it is important that we educate our people, because global politics we go see that nonsense local politics in Nigeria. Look at what is happening today in Nigeria. They have kickstarted their 2027 election. Yesterday, the news was reporting that the INEC chairman was dead. Few hours ago, he came out and said that he's not dead though. They are plotting to kill him. That is the truth. This is Sejoku podcast, and we are going to that. It is their evil politics and deadly politics can have because believe it or not, he won't he is not going to be the INEC chairman of the 2027 sham election, so to say. Yeah, man, ya na-ekwu ebe a dị ya na-ekwu bụ ya na-ewe m ebu na ndị a na-agwa okwu ada maka na ọ bụrụ onye ọcha na-ekwu ya maka na ọ bụrụ your faves na-ekwu ya. But what we are telling you is undiluted truth regarding what is happening. Yeah, Nigeria na-agba bụ dirty politics. Dirty bụ na ọ bụrụ ya bịara ikwu taa na ya bịagodiri ikwu bụ about our own self, about our own, about anyị Igbo, about the old Eastern region. Oh yeah, about the struggle as it affects our people. What is going on? So that you will know the people you will be supporting. Not support the wrong people. Not enforce the wrong policy that will keep our land impoverished, perpetually impoverished. People let's all the it is very, very important that we remind whosoever that cares to know. It is very, very important that we remind you yourself as one Igbo that Biafra is never dead. Biafra is not dead. Biafra never died. That is the truth. Neither do we, the current Igbos or those of us from the Eastern region, forgot the mayhem that was purported against us during our abrupt births in 1967 to 70 sovereignty. We never for any reason forgot the doggedness and the laziness of our fathers who fought tirelessly hard to preserve our very essence. We didn't forget it. It is in our subconsciousness when once you are, let me tell you, I'm just trying to educate our people. Biafra was never dead. And we didn't forget the work of our fathers. The work of we did, even though that Nigeria systematically stopped the teaching of history. It removed, completely erased history in their curriculum to make sure that they perfected the blueprint of the British. Because it is the British that enacted the genocide. But we are coming to that. What we are telling them that we that are the victims, we didn't forget. The current, oh my goodness me, some of these idiots, some of these bastards that think that what the struggle as it regards our people is what used to seek relevancy, fame, or make wealth, or do content. Most of them, they are not. We are sorry to say that, but this is Ezioku podcast. I must state the truth unequivocally. Most of these people, they are not Igbos. Most of this people, we say, if we are talking on how our land will be better, on how, just like we are calling on people to come back home and invest, to come back home for this Xmas, because the truth is that the Eastern region is a very peaceful place. Go to PH, very peaceful. Go to Owerri, very peaceful. Go to Anambra, go to Ebonyi State, go to Calabar, go to Ekom, go to Bonny, go to Delta here. Very peaceful place. Our land are very peaceful. In the same vein, we are calling investors to come back home, but some idiots will be pushing the narrative that, or will be doing something to make Southeast ungovernable, or pushing the narrative that Southeast is is a war zone, a very false lies. Doing the Luciferian work, doing the bidding of doing the bidding of our oppressors. Southeast is a very peaceful place. Make calls back home. Ask people back home that will tell you that, because there is no place in this world that you won't see one or two, but Southeast is a very peaceful place, and we have been calling on our people to go back home. I'm sorry, I'm digressing, but I'm just trying to. It will all make sense, because I'm trying to lay a preamble so that you can understand what is going on. That you should not be supporting Simon Ekpa and Autopilot because they are doing the Luciferian work. They are doing the Luciferian work. This thing na lecture why they give. This is Ezeku podcast. This thing na lecture why they give in a way historical lectures and what is happening regarding global politics and how we are going to navigate our very problem. Not trying to make our place ungovernable. Can area do kwa na eri onwe ha oboro kaburu inu. We never forgot. Biafra is not dead. Anybody telling you, look at somebody, just like somebody giving birth to a living. Yes, though Biafra is currently defunct. The government, even the Nigerian government, what they are, according to their treaties, it says no victor, no vanquish. Biafra is not dead. Biafra gained diplomatic recognition from from friends and allies, both African, South America, even the Haiti, Tanzania, and Cote d'Ivoire, to mention but few, recognized Biafra as an existing nation, and they have never for once or at any occasion withdrew their support and recognition for the new birth nation in 30th of May 1967. So Biafra is never dead. Anybody trying to say we declare bravery, it is Onyara. Is just doing the work. Mind you, we keep telling you that these people are doing the work of the devil. They are doing the work of the devil because they want to. Because it's just like how do I? It's just like giving it's just like reminding a 50 something years old man that is alive. Because Biafra have been in existence consciously and unconsciously, living in our subconsciousness. That's why today, go and make your findings. Many people around the world have denounced their Nigerian identity and citizenship and affirm that they are Biafran. There are many people today that are giving birth of Biafran citizenship. During the 1967 to 1970 pogrom and annihilation that was carried out against our people and the Holocaust, the second of its kind after the Jewish Holocaust. We lost over 6.5 million people. Nobody wants to talk about it. It is the blood of our people that somebody is telling you to jettison. Because by declaring that by any this is international politics, by declaring by declaring Biafra now, it means that you are jettisoning that. It means that the death of our people in it was the Zoya Onyala idiots. That is why on many occasions IPOB have been pushed to declare Biafra, but Nnamdi Kanu is a very clever guy. That's why I love him. I may not agree with him, but people don't know. Most of you don't understand global politics. Let me tell you the truth. But this is what we are trying to This is what you're trying to teach our people. How things work. The people don't know that Nnamdi Kanu declared Biafra. People don't systematically, because no, Nnamdi Kanu restored Biafra systematically. I'm telling people the truth. These things that this information is a classified information that I don't, but I don't have any other option but to say the truth, because this is from our findings and investigations. This is Ezeku Podcast. Nnamdi Kanu have systematically restored Biafra on 12 December 2020 when through the what was it called? Through the declaration of ESN, or the birth of ESN. Intellectually, as in diplomatically, you've restored Biafra. That is what happened that day, but people cannot understand it. But in the course of time, you are going to understand it. And when you understand this, Biko, always remember that you get such findings here. You get such lectures here, because that is why we are different from most of these your washroom platforms. We tell you the truth. Nnamdi Kanu restored Biafra diplomatically on 12th December 2020 when he launched ESN, the Eastern Security Network, a vigilante group that tackles the Fulani militia, killing our mothers and raping our mothers, destroying our farm and our crops through their cattle ranching. I'm not digressing. I'm just pointing people to the fact for you to understand that Biafra has been declared. You cannot declare what is already in existence. The declaration, the 30th of May 1976 declaration of our eternal leader, Dim Chukwemeka Odumegwu, remains intact. This is global politics where they try. This is most of the thing that. This is most of the functional duties of the Ohanezes and most of these organizations you have in Igbo land, but they have not been able to perfect it. Look at the primary work of Ohaneze. Look at the few people that are doing it. Nnamen TV, Chukwuebuka, Nnamen TV, Spirit Almighty them, the tribe. This young vibrant, to mention but few, even Beloved, Bitcoin chief them, they are working to develop our land, bringing their investments home, uniting our people. The primary job of Ohaneze Ndigbo and your so-called political elites for the past how many years, none of them have been able to do it. But look at people that are young men that are championing it. Many people are dumping their kudos to Innocent, because he's the grandmaster of this, of Akuruno. Oh yeah, he's the grandmaster of Akuruno, the like of Ibe to them. Men that have stood their ground that their investments must be in the south, in the eastern region. Not minding. So see Ohaneze Mabe Koinyo sponsoring and supporting evil. Simon Ekpa wagino declare Biafra is. Do you think that is how it works globally? Do you think that is how international politics works? Bastards. Ndala. Guabo nyari ne iwere ego gistra of ige iwere ego na 18 at the right channel water ya na eme. Na-eme the right thing iwere ego na-enye Simon Ekpa na ndị otu ya. Chineke mere unu ebere. Chineke, meru nebere. Biafra is never dead. The legitimate case I is the restoration of Biafra. And how can this? The only way I get Simeya is to be stand upon that declaration of our eternal leader and bring to the plight of the world, to make sure that the world understand the injustice that is being met upon our people, that the injustice that the Biafran people have endured, even while its sovereignty was defunct or nascent. I don't know if you people are understanding what you are trying to say. Biafra is not dead. Biafra is in the consciousness of our people. That is why today people are talking about Biafra, because that is why today you will see somebody willing to take live bullets because of Biafra, because it is better that you are dead than somebody is taking you. Somebody takes your identity away from you. As you dey, you will be one feeble, you will claim say you be same person, you go support an institution that is being purported or sponsored by the Nigerian government. Just recently, this autopolite, we know so they don't expose themselves, then don't they talk all their evil plots. Some of them have been reporting that their plan is to be attacking. Their new plan is to usher into attacking churches in Igbo land. These are people that you are supporting. We keep calling on our people. About international politics. You have to understand it and how it works. You have to understand it and how it works. You have to understand it and how it works. Adena akwado ndị na-emebisi ala anyị. Adena akwado ndị na-cause insecurity, kidnapping, mayhem, hunger in our land. We are calling on our people today to come back home and invest in agriculture. That we need our people to invest heavily in agriculture. We need listen. I want to teach our people international politics. Onye ma ihe ga na what ihe na akawa. Mana ndị ofeke. Many ndị ofeke ndị na na aka eri saying that there can never be a seaport in idiots, that a seaport cannot be in Southeast. Why that? They already the impossible. There is nothing impossible. China today is building the artificial river, the world's largest artificial an ocean, so to say. There are many seaports that are functional in the world that are artificial. But funny enough, that the Southeast region has arguably the closest seaport to the Atlantic Ocean. 25 nautical miles to the Atlantic Ocean. In Osok, Wadoye. Osoka in Ihela. These are things, and we should not be waiting for anybody to come and do it for us. These are things our billionaires, we don't have to mention them. These are investment. Don't only invest in real estate. 20 or 10 billionaires can come together and bring seaports in Southeast. It is possible. We have they have been commissioned that are set up to look into draining our seaports in here as far back as 1950 something. These are places, investment that our billionaires should look into. It's just like bro, Togana Lagos, Manakano, Abuja, now into real estate, everything. We can build our land. We can build seaports. Men can come together and build simple. Government just go there, he go do the thing from you. We can't come with shares, name the thing. Oh, ne say me. This is we shouldn't be waiting for. We are waiting for American government. We are waiting for Trump. We are waiting for this one. We are waiting for this one. This is not the kind of government we want to build. Ndala. Do you know? Most of you don't know who you are. You don't know who you are. Do you know that it is our ancestors that taught the Greek? You see the Greek and the whole knowledge they know, and it is our ancestors that taught them. The Igbo people. In Arabia, I'm not. I won't blame most of this because there's one funny thing, one funny effect of the war. One funny effect of the war that we must not be ignorant of. There's one funny effect of the war that we must not be ignorant of, because during the war, the Nigerian soldiers raped our women. They took our wife. They took the Nigerian soldiers committed too many atrocities and injustice against our people. Oh, that same injustice. Some persons that some member of the Nigerian government are sponsoring that we are going to forget, that we should forget, that we should wipe away by Simon Ekpa and his autopilot group, saying that they are declaring Biafra that has already been in existence. But you see, Babangida that you know today, IBB, he's marrying the wife of one of our fathers in Delta State. God, there are facts and these things are in the open for you to see. The Nigerian army, most of these Fulani and Hausas, they rape our mothers. They rape our sisters and our siblings. Got most of them pregnant, and most of them gave birth to bastards all over the place. I don't want to mention them, but don't push me to mention them. Anybody that you see yapping rubbish, talking evil, talking rubbish against the collective interest of our people, we must tell you people the truth. This is Ezeku Podcast. We are under divine mandate to educate our people. There is Onweka Global. Listen, don't think that most of the things happening that the world is not taking note. The world is watching. Man, the world chore mama and with the discipline to govern ourselves. Onala. How can you govern yourself how can you govern yourself? How can you govern yourself when you are killing your people? How can you govern yourself when you are contributing or by your actions and inaction you are making your region a war zone? You are chasing away investors. You are enforcing hunger, killing our people because they have acceded to the demand of Nnamdi Kanu, asking our people to go back to their businesses on Monday, canceling the sit at home, and you are killing them. Go abukoni, we not supporting down. Unada what global politics. Most of you don't understand global politics. This is an open lecture we're giving you. Do you know that the reason why Jonathan lost the 2015 general election was because his government was proven incompetent? I will lecture you people free of charge. Do you know when Jonathan immediately rejected to sign the gay rights by Obama? His administration moved into disagreements and breach of ties and friendship with the Obama administration, both that of David Cameron. They told him, go and ask if we have a journalist. You should go and ask journalists. Go and ask Jonathan or go and ask patient Jonathan because she's man enough. Jonathan might decide to be the one not to talk, but one day he's going to say most of this things and you are going to see it. What do? They, in order for them to present the government of Jonathan incompetent to the world, they funded the fraud and the scam that is Chibok girls through the help of the Boko Haram menaces. Yeah, now wouldn't go and ask any intelligent agencies, any intelligent agents in the world knows your MI5, FBI. They know this thing that I'm telling you. This is how they ridiculed. Forget the fact that Atahiru Jega have perfected their normal tradition. At you see Atahiru Jega, that the INEC chairman, then he have been there. Remember his meeting, his London meeting with the powers that be. He have been there to perfect their normal work. Where then go do, nobody go talk. But the international communities have made sure that they bastardize the generation administration in the eyes of the common citizens. Because politics is a game of number. Remember how they funded the Bring Back Our Girls campaign. Even Michelle Obama's wife. All your faves, the Chibok guys bring back. I remember how they made Chibok girls is fraud, like scam. This is the same thing they try to do to Trump. They did it to Trump with coronavirus. But we don't want to. We want our people to understand international politics and how it works. Because if these people present to the world that we are, look at the people that are asking for self-determination, people that are not even able to govern themselves, people that are killing themselves, they want to create the Sudan scenario in our place. And idiots, go and be idiots. You are supporting it and you are enhancing it. People are stupid. You don't want to understand. Biafra is not dead. What we are asking the world is for to recognize the injustice that is being met on our people. That our sovereignty has been in existence even before humanity. So those people sponsoring, asking you to, look at the point I want you to understand. This ewu anoman in a support Simon Ekpa. Ewu, you are unable to, even political events and happenings that is unfolding in your day-to-day life, you are unable to connect the dots to understand what is happening. You are unable to make critical decisions. You think that this is how to survive in civilized in this 21st century. That is why none of you, everybody is trying to be a content creator. You don't know that in agriculture, that there are lucrative money in agriculture, that our people are supposed to move into agriculture. Content. You want to be MC Mbakara? Yes. You want to be MC? Please don't just support me. Tunde not support me. You want to be MC Mbakara? Those things are nice, but you should not. You should know that the sky is too big for everybody to fly. You can excel in. Do you know that you can actually be into agriculture? Now about video on your process on how you are doing your business, how you are they want to farm, how you are posting it. It is still content, man. Let's not show the world that we are unable to govern ourselves, because in as much as we are calling for freedom, for the people of the world to support us, For the people of the world for international communities to support us, we have to prove to them that we have the capability to govern ourselves. I don't know why this thing is too difficult for an average idiot to understand. How can you make a case in the international community when you have people are saying we should not discuss these things, but we are trying to open the eyes of our people. These are dicey matters, but we are discussing it. We are trying to show our people, look at what is happening. These people are trying to create the Sudan scenario, the Syria scenario. That is where they are heading to, the Boko Haram scenario. And you, as an Igbo person, you are embodying these things. You are supporting them. You're not saying about autopilot. Not clearing you. That is why I love IPOB. In as much as I may not agree with them in some areas, we might disagree. But these people are their method of oppression is top notch. I almost say it. I almost encourage our people to support them. Apoka go did the intellectual war. Can know the intellectual, the word can know intellectual war. IPOB mi name, I must say it. I'm a name. Chineke nna nyero ha aka. Chineke nna nyero ha aka. And our people must support them. You have to support them in any way, shape, or form. Look at even the Nigerian army are recognizing that their strategy is nice. Easy, not support. I don't say not support Simon Ekpa. You know fight the US. Easy, as stupid as you are. It's any yarn may be a content creating. I go no fun. Bona atoro mara atoro feko finis no fia. We've tried to explain these things to our people. IPOB have stood on the 30th of May 1967 declaration of our eternal leader Dimod Megu Chukwemeka Ojukwu. That his declaration, that declaration is valid and we're standing on it. The same way our leader standed on he said on one Aburi we stand, the Aburi Accord. That is where we are standing, which is regional government. That is where we are standing. We speak in parables many times. We speak on a higher energy many times because man, all them that our people hearken to the voice of reason because Chineke chekage chogema with akonu uche. Igeji marry ye. You decide you decide allow your emotions. You allow your emotions and feelings to be driving you. You tell and play international politics with emotions and feelings. Easy. It's not emotions and feelings because you play international politics. No, you're nah, you're okay. Every time you are feeling pity, you are feeling sorry for yourself, trying to attract sympathy. You won't stand up and do the needful and show the word that in can say again. That's again. Now 50 or 20 billionaires na Igbo ga-apụta mus fund do happy ya achọ me madafa you na carry ego na atụeri ego 50 ya bro business run seaport na bang drain you no Osoka seaport or investment ko bụ mos no government game ya nna muna maroka I was you biko kwa run seaport ya na so real estate de kwa mma run seaport na bang run seaport na billionaires from anyway Banty. Look at the honest seaport. We can revamp it. 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 or 10 billionaires can come together and revamp the honest seaport. The Calabar seaport, we can make it functional. It is not a must that we must wait for. Individuals can do it, yes. Ajuna biaro nko fro no so ni yale eba. Ajuna biaro ya. Royal ni yale individuals obro must no governors. Since the federal or the states have refused, individuals can do it. We are calling on our people to understand that Biafra never died. Biafra is not dead. Biafra is in the subconsciousness of every Igbo person. Forget anything way then. Oles Monday Kausa Fulani Turime had during Mamon Pahamo during the war. All Gebezioku Kainiku. Mana Biafra Ube. Or the Namani Bangube. Or Wanya Wangube. Look at that lady in UK. She's making bold to say that she's an Oduduwa person. She's Yoruba. She have nothing. She's not interested or want to associate with a terrorist state, Nigeria. That is what she's saying in essence. That Yoruba lady that Shetima, the vice president, tackled the other day. In the podcast, in the interview that is circulating, she made bold to say that when somebody from the eastern state is trying to identify with the Biafra ideology, it becomes a taboo. Arrest him, kill him. Yet, the injustice still continues. And we are trying to draw the attention of the world to these things. If the world refuses to understand it, we will call on the global citizens, on their citizens. We will call on their citizens like we've been calling continuously to understand that they are killing us, that the injustice still continue. Then, we also place them on notice to remind them that we have right to self-preservance. Okay, you can answer. Now we right to ichepu onwe na we right no so isi ka as no ga-egbu ọkwụrụ so osisi ka as na ga-egbu ọkwụrụ ọ bụrụ ka bụrụ inu Chineke nna mere mebere eziokwu podcast nke taa akpọ ọkụ n'ọnụ because messages nọ n'isi karịrị akarị, but we must continue educating our people that Simon Ekpa is scammer. Onwere ihe ọma ọ na-eme. Looking statistically comparing both of them on both him and put on a comment section na agba na akeri iche na maybe your emotions, your feelings mo you go and kill them iche no e man o just agbakuru ogwa man ogubo onye ala ko no za ga sikowaro gya. We have to prove to the we have to show it is we have to show that we have the discipline to govern ourselves. And policy-wise, IPOB have been demonstrating it. We are saying the Chineke mana ezioku ka na agwa gị bụ no iwu tu anya na watch ya if no nke bụ ezioku. All their policies, they have placed the interest of our people first. We must tell you people the truth. It's your drug. IPOB and their leadership. That is why now they cannot have refused to have Juzio Mogi emoji can on a prison. Because he refused to compromise. I love that man. I love him. He's somebody that history is going to. He's somebody that history will remember. Because he's the one that all this awakeness where you see both from left, right, and center, he's the one that's on that candle. So we are calling on our people, please. Kai water that Biafra never died. And not through most of the government and most of your governors and most of this government, most of these your governors and most of these political leaders, the perpetrators of this genocide are trying to cover the genocide, the evil they did to our fathers. They are trying to cover it. Ka international community si arire ti ama ko ona meku chaberi ya before ko no zo mesikwu ya ka oba agnisi ka water game a na-agba ka water game a na-agba hara ibo onye na-eme ihe na-ebute katakata na ọgbaghara na be anyị. Biko ka anyị na-ayọ unu, biko ka anyị na-ayọ unu, biko ka anyị na-ayọ unu. Ihe anyị na-achọ bụ ka mba ụwa mara na our sovereignty have endured suffering and injustice. And all through this injustice, or nature this injustice, they will be forced to change their policies regarding us and allow us to control our resources and boundaries. Allow us to control our resources, and we have to do it the right way. We don't want to replicate the scenario of what you have in Syria. Look at what is going on today in Syria. The Taliban have overcome the government of the day. Their president Bashar is in Russia for exile. The Taliban have stated very, very clear that their next agenda is direct to overcome to fight Israel, to take back. They have said it. They have said it. They have said it. And it is in line with the ancient Islamic declaration. The Islamic world a function. They have a plan laid out for more than a century ago. They also have the same plan. Because also and stop the Islamization of the entire West Africa. Now perfect their evil plan against us. A man open succeed in laboring in bastardizing the legitimate Biafran cause now. Haga Brandai as labor and terrorists. Rusian dam has stayed with 9 easy Maria. Check I gwagi ni man I ga na ekwu ya nwe chọka I gwagi I ga agwagi ya na ntị gị anụ ọhịa ya nwe chọka I gwagi I ga agwagi ya na ntị gị because ị chọrọ ka I gwagi ị chọrọ ka I gwagi you want us to state the obvious ị chọrọ ka I kwuo ya I ga-ekwu ya and I want to propose I want to make a very, very humble appeal. I want to make a very, very humble appeal to His Excellency President Donald Trump and his whole cabinet, and also to Mr. Elon Musk, that it is important that Trump has a double. I'm saying this thing now. Listen, it is important that Trump has a double. His Excellency President Donald Trump must consider having a double. Please. He must consider, anyhow they want to do it. I don't want to explain furthermore, but His Excellency President Donald Trump must. It is a must. Given what is happening, it is imperative. Listen, it is no crime. It is no crime. It is no crime. It's not bad that a head of state is having a double. It's like has it. Most governments and head of states in the world today has double. It is important. Here on Ezioku podcast, I, Dwayne Chinedu'm, I am appealing and proposing that His Excellency President Donald Trump must have 3 or more doubles. Because don't think that those that we are planned the assassination attack during his campaign are folding their hands. I don't want to say much. I don't want to release more stuff. I don't want to say much. But today being the 15th, of December 2024. Today is 15th December. It is a Sunday. 15th December 2024. I am officially appealing to His Excellency President Trump that it is imperative that he has a double. And he should be very, very careful, even within his cabinet. He should be very, very careful, even within his cabinet. With this, we are bringing today's podcast to an end. And they won.